multiple shots trying to get it out. So obviously some things we talked about with ball position earlier when we hit some full swings. Ball position is really important for a greenside bunker shot. Typically, from what you guys know, where should the ball be relative to your feet when you're in a bunker trying to hit it out?
Well, I'm thinking more up in my stance.
You want it forward. All right. The contact point when you're trying to hit a bunker shot essentially is you're trying to hit the shot fat. And so by moving the ball forward, we're more likely to catch behind the ball. And so for a typical shot, if I want to practice, one of the things that I do a lot of times is I'll actually draw a line where I'm trying to actually enter into the sand. And when I'm practicing, I go ahead and I'll ground the club there. And then as I gradually work toward maybe a real shot, you know, a shot that I'm going to take to the golf course, maybe like my first 3 or 4 shots that I'm practicing, I'll ground it and just kind of feel that that's my contact point, just like I sole the club when I'm on the golf course. I'll sole it in the spot that I'm going to try to hit it. But then as I work and practice a little bit more, maybe the next ball that I hit, all right, I draw my line, but I don't sole my club. Once I've got my line there, then I look and hover the club, and then I work to where I've got no line, and I do everything like I would out on the golf course. Okay. Now, for most cases, if you've got a good sand wedge, you're going to have enough bounce, enough meat on the sole of the club there, that the idea is that it won't dig into the sand and dig into the point where the club just goes straight down, but it'll actually kind of splash through the surface, and it'll take off some sand with it, and that's what the ball is going to be riding on right there. Now, in terms of the size of your divot, is there any frame of reference you've ever been taught as far as
a dollar bill?
Dollar bill is always a great reference. So if you were to put a dollar bill down, as you splash through the sand, the dollar bill should basically fit inside where you're trying to start your impact and where you exit the sand out. Okay? Now, what I'll do is I'm going to